Rafa was always my biggest hero growing up. I remember watching him play Davis Cup for Spain at the age of 17, and I instantly admired his mentality on the court. Just his sheer determination and never give up attitude. He'd play every point like his life depended on it. I looked up to him so much as a kid that I even used to use the same Babolat rackets as him, although mine were cheap Chinese knockoffs from eBay. In 2011, I got the chance to play with Rafa at Wimbledon. It all came about after my second round match in my first ever junior Wimbledon at the age of 16. It was my best tennis experience to date. I'd just come off court when my coach told me that I'd been lined up to play with Rafa that evening. I remember being really excited but also really nervous at the same time. Having played with Cilic and Söderling before the event had even started, I knew what it was like to play with a pro. But the idea of playing with Nadal was completely different for me just because he was my hero. It made me even more nervous for the experience. I arrived at the Orangi Park practice courts 15 minutes early to do a bit of a warm-up and to try and settle my nerves. As I was warming up, some of Rafa's team came onto the court and said hi to me, and by this point a large crowd had already come to watch Rafa practice. I remember so clearly Rafa walking onto the court at exactly 6 o'clock, shaking my hand, but not saying a word to me. He was obviously very focused on the practice ahead. I remember being so nervous when I fed the first ball in. We hit 4 shots up and down the middle before Rafa hit a winner into the corner of the court. Uncle Tony fed the next ball in, and this time it was 5 shots before Rafa hit the winner. And that's how the session went for the whole hour. It was very high intensity and we barely had a drinks break. I remember my nerves settled quite quickly after the first few rallies, and I was able to play some free, confident tennis after that, and I enjoyed the whole experience. Afterwards, we shook hands and he asked about my age and ranking, and then went on to say that I need to be making the main draw of Wimbledon in 2 years' time. I was pretty shocked about that, but I guess he has pretty high standards, having been top 50 in the world at the age of 17. It was an amazing experience, but it wasn't done yet. That evening, I got a call from my coach to say that Rafa's team wanted me to warm him up ahead of his quarterfinal match against Mardy Fish the following day. Needless to say, he won that match, and I guess his team saw me as a lucky charm, because I played with him on 5 consecutive days leading up to the final. On the evening before the final against Djokovic, I was all set to warm him up again, but then Liam Brody got given the opportunity as a reward for reaching the boys' final. Rafa went on to lose to Djokovic in the final, and personally, I think he lost because he didn't have me to warm him up. It was an amazing week at Wimbledon with Rafa, and one that I won't forget in a hurry. Hopefully the next time I'm on the opposite side of the net from Rafa, it'll be playing him in a match on the ATP Tour.